quick, if I asked you to explain the difference between a socialist and a communist, could you? It's not easy, is it? With self-proclaimed democratic socialist Bernie Sanders racking up the delegates, you're starting to hear more people concerned that a communist could become a presidential nominee. But democratic socialism isn't the same as communism, or even socialism. So I want to explain the differences between these philosophies. And I'm going to use the universal language of candy. See, we all know capitalism. That's the free market exchange of goods and services between individuals and private businesses. But the biggest challenge of capitalism is inequality. The person who owns the business gets the sweetest reward, and the workers who put in more work don't. There are a few protections in place to make sure the poor don't get poorer as the rich get richer. That's what gave birth to these philosophies, where the public controls industry, so proceeds get distributed more fairly. The idea is to give more power and wealth to the working class. In socialism, the government controls all of the country's production, everybody works, and everybody gets paid modestly. In theory, there are no sugar daddies, no ruling class, no poverty. You choose how to spend your money buying whatever you choose to buy. Communism is similar, except there's no private property and no social classes. Everyone shares the ownership of everything, and the government provides you everything that you need, from education to infrastructure to medicine. Sometimes they even do it well. But what typically breaks down, like in China, Cuba, or North Korea, is dictators get a sweet tooth for that power and abuse it. They suppress the working class, which is why there's not a single true communist country anywhere.
Let's talk about democratic socialism, not communism.
Let's. He prefers democratic socialist, which is similar to what you would find from, say, the Swedish. The defining characteristic of democratic socialism is democracy. Workers don't believe in overthrowing their leaders. They believe the revolution should come through a popular vote. And democratic socialists don't reject the free market, they just want the government to regulate it so everyone gets more of the benefits. That makes it a hybrid of socialism and capitalism. For example, Sweden has a free market, but it also has a heavy government hand in that market, distributing wealth more evenly and providing socialized programs like free college, free healthcare, and subsidized childcare. The US already has some democratic socialist programs too: Social Security, public schools, as well as government-run police and fire departments. Bernie Sanders wants to see a lot more of those, and he wants the wealthy to pay for them. Of course, it's unlikely any president could single-handedly flip the US economy to a Swedish-style one, but as you see the philosophies thrown around in headlines, debates, and attack ads over the next few months, it's important to know the differences. And democratic socialism is a lot more like capitalism than it is communism. You know, just something for you to chew on. It's very chewy.